Hello everyone, I'm Ramon with Ramon at Home, and today I want to show you how I decorate my patio for the fall season. It's a really small patio in an apartment, but just because you have a small apartment and a small patio doesn't mean that you cannot have really big statement pieces. So let me show you how I put a few things together, then I'll show you the end result. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is I have this ball up here on the top, so I want to do is push it back a little bit and tilt it to the right, because what I want to do is I want to grab this evergreen garland and I'm going to put it, that's going to be like my base, but before I put it up I have to divide it in half, which means I have to push the bristles, like I grab it right in the middle and I'm going to push the bristles to the other side, because remember it has to radiate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that up here like this, and once you have it in place, go ahead and flop it. The reason why I like to put a green garland is because it gives it that natural feeling. Here in my apartment, my view is all these pine trees, so I want to bring some of that in here. And what I'll do is I'll give it a pinch right here so it stays in place, and I just want it to fall over from the bookcase like that. The second thing I'm going to add is some twig branches. I have these ones that I got at one of my local craft stores, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them a little bend right here so this one can shoot up. We want to bring some of those pretty fall elements, so I'm going to do one right here, standing up like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one coming down. And this one I really wanted to show, so I'm going to go ahead and just place it right here. That way they give you some of that natural look to it. Then the other thing I want to add is some of this foliage, this fall foliage, and this is like my favorite fall foliage. I think I got this at Pt1 years ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same. I'm going to bend this in half right here, and I want this one to go up and this guy to come down. So I'm going to do it, and you can bend it. That's the beauty of wire things, you can just bend them up and play with them like that, just to bring a little bit of that fall foliage. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of my bigger pumpkins that I have, and I'm going to add those in the center so they show. I'm going to add about 5 of them. Some on the back, some on the front, like this. Like that. And then I have these little picks of the same foliage, and I want to break all the orange with a little green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one there. Then I'll tuck in some sunflowers, because here in the Midwest it wouldn't be fall unless you have some sunflowers, of course. Then I have another one of these orange picks, so I'm just going to go ahead and add. This is one of those things, like I keep on telling you guys, it's just where your eye goes. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to finish doing the top in the bookcase, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it's all finished. Stay tuned. Alright, as you can see, I finished the top of the bookcase by adding some big pine cones and a few more sunflowers. And then I finished the bookcase with pumpkins and gourds and some gold accents like the pheasants and the quail. And then I added some liquor bottles and some glassware for the party. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move to the other side and finish the other side, and then I'll show you the end result. Alright you guys, so to start this side, I went ahead and put this big window that my boss bought for me at a local thrift store, where we used to have this store. So she was really nice to buy this window for me, and I really wanted to hang it from the ceiling, but because I live in an apartment I cannot hang it, so I just put it on a little pedestal right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up by adding this really pretty basket. And what I want to do is I just want to add as many sticks as I can find and as tall as I can find them to cover some of that mechanic on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and add some grill sticks. This time my table is going to be set up for a party. So what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of drama to the cocktail table. So I'll go ahead and add as many sticks as I can. Some real, some fake. I'm going to add some of the same ones that I got at my local craft store. And I'm going to add those towards the back. I have 2. So I just want this basket to look like it was picked out outside in the wilderness. So I'm gonna split these guys right here like this. I'm gonna add one towards the back right here. And then of course the bottom I want it to look full of foliage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some of the same greenery that we have from the top of our cabinet. And I was going to split it right here where the pine cones are, and I'm going to give it a bend. And that way I can insert right here and then spill some over and intertwine with my greenery, with my foliage. So I have a stem of magnolia foliage, so I'm going to go ahead and add that because it's pretty tall. I'm going to add it towards the back so it shows right here. And then I have some of the foliage from my top of my cabinet, so I'm going to go ahead and fluff it up a little bit, and I'm going to intertwine with my greenery. If you guys like this greenery and fall foliage, please give it a thumbs up. I just want to know how you guys decorate for fall. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of this eucalyptus, and make sure that you go all the way around and to the front and the back, because when you pick up something like this, you don't have them all to be equal, so you want to create some variation. I'm going to add one more right here. I have a tall one, so I'm going to add that to the back. Always go back and forth. I'm going to add one to the back because it does have that three-dimensional feel to it. Then I have some more of these eucalyptus, and this is a really tall one, so I'm going to add it here in the back. And then I'm going to add some of the same eucalyptus in the front. See how like it creates that three-dimensional feel to it. And I'm going to add that in the middle. And I have one more, so I'm going to put it right here to the side, hanging down like that. Then what I want to add, I have one more, so might as well add that guy right here. I'm going to add some sunflowers. I have some pretty little ones. I don't want very many of them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two little ones, or two big ones right here to the side, just two of them together, and then some little ones up on the top, and that's it. I just want a touch of sunflower. I don't want too many of them. Alright you guys, I'm going to finish setting up the table, and I'll show you what it looks like. Here in the patio, I continue the blue and white theme along with the oranges and greens of fall. Behind me I have this beautifully decorated bookcase that I put a lot of foliages and greenery to accent the theme for this fall season. Then I brought out my white cushions and my blue and white pillows. You know I'm a lover of blue and white, so in this particular room I brought it in with the pillows and also with a few of the decorations. Just because you have a small patio or porch doesn't mean that you cannot have big style. I set up this patio to look as if I'm having a party with my friends, so I brought a lot of my silver and a lot of bottles of liquor and glassware. I like to use real glassware when I'm throwing a party because it really upscales the look of your gathering. Then on the other side of this room I have two chairs with the same white cushions and blue pillows, and a table fully set for a party with bottles of champagne and champagne flutes and everything you need to open those bottles and sip some bubbly throughout the evening with your friends. And then I have this very big dramatic arrangement that I just show you how to do in front of this window, and it's just absolutely stunning. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Ramon at Home for future decorating ideas. I just want to thank you all, my new subscribers and everybody that has left me a comment. I really appreciate you guys. I hope these are helpful to you, and I really hope that you can take some ideas and implement them in your own home. Thank you all. Have a wonderful fall season. Bye.